Two schools in Tulsa are getting a boost this year from a national Americorps program called City Year. The program is already in 24 cities around the nation. Its members give at-risk students extra help in an effort to address the high school dropout crisis. 50% of dropouts come from just over 10% of schools. Most of the students, like the ones being helped in Tulsa, live in poverty.
You have to high five to get by. You have to high five.
What a way to start a school day. Each morning, children arriving at two Tulsa public schools are greeted like this.
Now pump it up.
Pump it up.
Pump that warrior spirit up.
The young men and women wearing the red jackets at Clinton Middle School are City Year Corps members. 20 of them have moved to Tulsa from all over the United States to make a difference in the lives of children whose educational achievements are threatened by poverty. Many of the students at Clinton Middle School arrive hungry, and some may have had a rough night at home.
Kids will get off the bus not so happy, and then by the time City Year sees them and we greet them and let them know that we're happy that they're at school, it changes the culture of the school.
Principal Dixie Spear says being designated as a City Year school is an educator's dream, especially at schools like Clinton, where a teacher may not be able to give children all the attention they need because so many of them are behind in reading and math.
But you need to read the passage and answer the 5 questions completely.
That instruction may prove daunting for some, and that's where Corps members like Angie Park step in.
Can I put them on this?
Not exactly, but you're supporting needs, so you're giving examples of the main idea.
Examples.
And then your summary.
During the lesson, many students wait their turn to have Angie get them back on track.
Yes. Okay, I'll be right over there. And you can say, with my hand, I love to draw.
I get it now.
The program is designed to raise the school's math and literacy scores. Last year, only 50% of Clinton 8th graders met state Common Core literacy standards. Improving attendance is another mission of City Year. A lot of Clinton students are missing too many school days. The school has an attendance rate of 92%.
We have a lofty goal of 96%. If we get 94%, then we get bonus points on our grade card next year.
The reason for absences vary, but are often tied to students' home life. Some middle schoolers may have to stay home to care for younger siblings, or they may have a parent who doesn't really care about their child's school attendance.
I had one student that her absence was just increasing, and it was borderline to where I didn't know if she was going to be here at Clinton anymore.
Angie talked to the student and realized problems at home led to 12 absences. After strategizing with the student over obstacles keeping her away from class, the student has had perfect attendance. Corps members track children who miss school and make daily calls to parents or guardians. Rhonda Kessler is the principal at Kendall Whittier Elementary, another City Year school.
But to be able to have a pleasant voice every day, calling, they're building relationships with our parents, not because we're demanding that their kids be here, but because they're communicating in a very positive way that we want them here.
In the hallways of Kendall Whittier, Corps members work with students on their reading skills, either in small groups or one-on-one.
C sound?
Exclaimed.
One more time?
Exclaimed.
Very good.
Christy Rowley is a City Year team leader at Kendall Whittier.
And I think in talking with them, we can expose them to all these different ideas that they can do more than whatever their parents do.
Data shows City Year is making a huge difference in the schools it serves. 84% of students in grades 3 through 5 improved scores on literacy assessments. Last year, Elizabeth Byers worked as a City Year Corps member at a Seattle middle school. This year, she's focusing on 3rd graders at Kendall Whittier.
In my morning literacy block, I spend a lot of time working with a table of students. So I'll work with maybe 4 or 5 students at a time and support whatever is happening in the classroom. So I think Andrea made a good point that he has to do this every single day.
While they assist teachers with all students in a classroom, Corps members are also responsible for giving primary focus to 8 or 12 students in one grade level who need the most help. Corps members must be between the ages of 17 and 24 because they fit what is called a near peer.
They're not teachers,
and they're not students. They're young enough to relate with the students, but old enough to still have some type of authority. And with those relationships, the stories that you'll hear is remarkable.
Corps members are a second set of eyes for teachers. Angie Parks noticed that when the noise went up in a particular class, one boy just kind of shut down and lost his focus. She took him to the hallway, and he confirmed her observation.
Yeah, and he was like, well, I have ADD, but he said that's not an excuse, and I was so happy that he said that. I was like, that's amazing that you said that. Like, I'm glad that you noticed that. And so now when he noticed the classroom gets loud, he'll, pull me aside and say, hey, do you mind if I go out in the hallway? And he's able to focus a lot more because we have that understanding.
Corps members say students who are behind in school lack confidence when it comes to learning.
So I think City Year provides some kind of comfort and community for those students. They feel comfortable talking to someone. They feel comfortable sharing what they think might be the right answer.
City Year was established as a nonprofit group 25 years ago, and Tulsa is the organization's 25th city. Next year, City Year will expand to 4 more Tulsa schools and will be here indefinitely. In the next 10 years, the group's goal is to be in 38 cities across the nation. During that time, they hope to double the rate of students succeeding with 10th grade classwork, making them 4 times more likely to graduate high school.
Well, you don't know until you